Hi, I'm Lisa Ward, the church librarian here at the Cary Presbyterian Church, and I'd like to show you how to find a book once you've got the call number from our catalog. So the call number might start with an R, and if it does, then that means it's in our reference section, which is these two shelves. And these books we would like to stay ideally in the library so that it could be here for reference. After that, we have an adult nonfiction section, and the call numbers for adult nonfiction start with a Dewey Decimal number ranging from 100 something to 900 something. And this is such a large section in our library, we actually have little topic labels too. So here's where the Daily Study Bible commentaries are, and other commentaries. Here's theology, devotions, missions, music, and at the very end of our adult nonfiction section is a biography section. And these call numbers start with a B. And next up is a section of books that our Stephen ministers have found especially useful. Those call numbers start with STE and then usually have a number. After that is our adult fiction section. So those call numbers start with an F for fiction, and it goes from here down. And then we move into our children's area. Here's the little display area. Sometimes we put new books here. These are all new at the moment. Sometimes they're seasonal, sometimes it's a topic. And this next little area is for juvenile fiction, in other words, fiction for children, chapter books. These two shelves, and the bottom shelf is DVDs for children. We have a pretty big collection. And next is picture books, which we indicate with an E on the call number. And so all the picture books have an E coming first. And in picture books and also in the juvenile fiction, some of the spine labels have a yellow dot on them. You'll see one there and one there and one there. And that means they have a little label in the back with some discussion questions and a Bible verse that can kind of add to your enjoyment of that book. And the last section here is juvenile nonfiction. So that starts with a J and then a Dewey Decimal number. So that's here. And then we have a little bit, a few more display areas. Here are some of the more popular children's DVDs and some of our picture books that are also beginning readers. We put beginning readers in the picture book section so they have an E in the call number, but we put a lot of them here because the children like to flip through them there. And our board books are also there on the bottom shelf, accessible to children that would like a board book. And our last display area over here, these are just kind of things that we thought would be interesting on this cart. And then the newer items are here on this bookshelf. And there's one little section of CDs. The call numbers for these start with CD. And a section of DVDs for adults. And those call numbers start with DVD. And that's how you find things in our church library.